Okay, Raj, I'm over here at the 4231 Bateman, and just going to show you around the street here. Everything looks pretty orderly. They're remodeling the house next door, which is a good sign. Driveway passes all the way through. There's an alleyway back here. You can see they removed the fireplace here, at least a portion of it. We'll see what's going on inside. The house needs to be re-sided. So you can see this old shingle siding. It's a small house, you know, it's probably gonna be, I don't know, 15,000 maybe 20 to re-side it. You can see that's what they're doing next door. It's a good idea. We come through the back here to the alley. This does have a nice little backyard. Tree here. Backside here. It does have a nice little yard. And then it connects to the alley back here. So there is no garage. It's just pretty much you just park in the alley. I suppose if you wanted to, you could build one right here where this pad is, just like the neighbor's garage here, and just build one out. You're probably looking at, you know, 15 grand, maybe 20 grand to build a garage. The roof on the house looks good. It's in good shape. We'll go on inside. It's a cute little house, no doubt about it. And you know, they've replaced all the windows. That's been done. The roof's been done. It sits up off the street, which is nice. So you kind of have a territorial view up here, which is good. Just looking around. Coming in, it's got hardwood floors throughout. They're all oak. They need to be refinished. That's not a big deal. You're probably looking at $3 a square foot to have them sanded down. Nice ceilings, everything. There's no cracking. A lot of this stuff is old lath and plaster. It's all in pretty good shape. You can see at some point they put wallpaper up in these rooms, so you can kind of see some wallpaper seams. But overall, it looks great. There's a nice big window in this bedroom. It's the first bedroom. Again, nice brand new windows throughout. Looks great. Closet space on these older homes is pretty limited. It's just a little tiny closet. So the fireplace, I don't think it's operational at all. What you could do is you could put an insert in it. Inserts don't require a chimney, so we could just stick a fireplace insert in this. You could go electric or gas, providing there's gas to the property, and I'll check that as we go through. So here's the dining room. Again, it's a really light and bright house. It's got a lot of natural light. Coming through here. By the way, this is the way they used to heat houses, is they'd have a furnace down in the basement and air would just come up through this. Not sure if this is still being used. We'll know when we go downstairs. If it is and it remains, if it's not, then you can cover this over and just put some flooring over it. Here's the first bathroom. This is kind of a mix of ceramic tile on the floors and tumbled marble along the tub area here. Nice little sink. The floors are heated, which is nice. Everything looks good in here. It's missing a curtain rod, of course, but looks good. And this is a jetted tub, by the way. Again, I'm not sure if that's working either. I have to have that inspected. Second bedroom, again, light and bright. Looks very nice and clean. And overall, the house is really a nice, clean little home. Closet in here. And we'll come into the kitchen area. So the kitchen's pretty much original. You know, there's little shelving here, cabinets. It's clean, but it's dated. You know, the old countertops, pink and black. And the stove is over here. They have a fan up here. Refrigerator. They just have stick down tiles down the floor in here. But, you know, like I said, it's a little dated, but it's nice and clean. Then you have a little breakfast nook. Again, lots of windows, super light and bright. Got some storage here. Looks great. And we'll come through here again, more windows. There's a lot of windows in this house. This is just a side door that goes outside to the driveway. You park the car and come in this way. Another little storage cabinet here before you go down in the basement. Now we'll go down in the basement. These little cabinets are just more storage underneath the house. More storage. And we have our basement. It's nice and clean down here. The ceiling height is just over 6 feet. It's about 6'3" or 6'4" inches. You've got your washer dryer down here. Electrical panel, which has been updated, so it's a brand new panel, which is good. The plumbing in the house. Now this is where they've done a combination of things. So you have some PEX here, but then you have older galvanized plumbing. And so, you know, at some point you may have to replace some of that. I don't see any, this furnace or the hot water heater is electric. We'll check the furnace. I think they do have gas here, but we'll double check here. And here's the furnace. And yes, it is a gas furnace, so we can do a gas fireplace upstairs. There's some old windows down here. They've got them covered up. That's the way they used to do it in the old days because they didn't have a lot of electricity, so they wanted natural light down here. So you've got old windows like this that are kind of covered up. You could uncover those. Some people do that just as a security measure because people can come through the windows through the basement. This contraption down here is a pump. What happens is any water, or really all the plumbing and everything from this house comes down here, and there's a pump in here, and it just pumps it right up and out and into the street. So it's a good thing to see. They also have a drain here. Smells nice and dry in here. Doesn't smell like there's ever been any water or flooding or anything like that. Coming back up. Again, a nice little backyard. Really, I mean, to finish the house off, a couple of things you could do to really dress it up. One was to re-side it, then come in and at least redo the kitchen countertops. It would probably be nice to move the stove over just a little bit. Give yourself a countertop here, and maybe some overhead cabinets with the range hood. They have a fan here, but if we put cabinets here, we could put a range hood over the cooktop. That would kind of finish that off. But it's a nice older home, and they're talking about updates they've done here. So the roof was put in 2016, $20,000. They did the electrical, $25K. Some plumbing updates, not all, but some. In fact, let's just test that out right now. Over here, got good water pressure coming out on the hot water side. It's good on the cold water side. We'll check the bathroom. Let's see how that is. Galvanized pipes usually last, 50, 60 years. Of course, this is older than that, yeah. So that's good water pressure. The hot water is not as great. Let's turn all these on at the same time and just see what happens. Yeah, no, you've got good water pressure. So sometimes what will happen is someone's taking a shower, you're doing a load of laundry, and then you go to take a shower and there's no water pressure, but everything seems to be good. So anyways, I'll upload this and get it sent out to you. You sent me another one down in South Seattle, or kind of in West Seattle. It's in West Seattle. And yeah, that neighborhood's not so great. And I would pass on that. This house is actually in a neighborhood that traditionally hasn't been that great, but it's being gentrified, and we've got the light rail and shopping, and everything's pretty close by. And you still see a few houses in the neighborhood that have bars in the windows and things like that, but money is coming into this neighborhood, so the long-term prospects of this area are good. And that's reflected by, you can see kind of how people are starting to reinvest money in the homes, just like the neighbor did, going through and re-siding and doing a lot of remodeling. They just put new windows in this house and are getting ready to re-side it. So that's always a good sign. We like to see that. So, let's see. Oh, the windows come with a transferable warranty. That's good. Installed them in 2022. It was $35,000. And they had some popcorn ceilings that were in the living area at some point, and they had that removed. So yeah, overall, nice house, and I will go ahead and get this uploaded and sent out to you.